What's up everybody, this is Danny, and today I'm excited to partner with Omen to show you my first PC setup with the new Omen 30L. For someone like me who has never built a PC before, this new desktop really caught my attention. I wanted a clean case, I wanted power, and I wanted easy upgradability and to be reasonably priced, and I think the Omen 30L delivers on all of those fronts. I know you can build your own PC, but if you don't want to build or if you want to gift a friend or family member a ready-to-go PC out of the box and that is fully upgradable down the line when you need more power, this could be a fantastic option. I will get to the desk, the lighting, the cable management, and all of the accessories including the Omen 27i gaming monitor in just a little bit. This came out to be a sweet setup. But first I want to talk about the Omen 30L. If you want a quick unboxing, it just comes with the case fully assembled. You will be gaming right out of the box. It comes with a standard keyboard and mouse, which will get you started, but I will show you the ones that I've upgraded to a little bit later. Just some documentation and your normal stuff, not a whole lot in the box. I'm really happy that Omen went with a clean and minimal case. It has a full metal frame with tempered glass panels, raised feet so you have better airflow. You can see through the bottom half of the front with the fan and the clean Omen logo above it. And the best part is how easy it is to get inside the case. There's no tools needed whatsoever. There is a texture button right on the back. Just hit that and the panel is easily removable. You can get to everything inside in just a few seconds. The build I have here I think is the best value. This one you can pick up at Best Buy. I will leave a link down below for you to check out current pricing. It has a 3rd gen 6-core AMD Ryzen 5 3600 processor with 8GB of DDR4 3200MHz HyperX RGB RAM, 256GB NVMe M.2 SSD, and a 1TB 7200 RPM hard drive for extra storage, but there's also an extra bay open so you can add a 3rd drive for extra storage if you want. And for graphics, you get an NVIDIA GTX 1660 Super GPU with 6GB of GDDR6 memory, so that is a nice start for most people. Even though gaming was just fine on 8GB of RAM included with the 30L, I purchased 32GB of the same RAM. There are 2 DIMM slots available. It couldn't be any easier, just shows you how fast you can upgrade this when you need to. You can build it however you want out of the box. If you go Intel, it will cost you more. You can add RAM, storage, graphics, all the way up to a 2080 Ti, add Wi-Fi 6, and on the Intel version, you can add a 750 watt supply if you want. You do get a 500 watt Cooler Master Bronze power supply with the one I have here. You can get as wild as you want to. I'll leave a link to the configuration website down below so you can have a play around. But my suggestion is start with the build that fits your budget and your needs for right now, and then you can always upgrade when you need more power down the line, and that's one of the most beautiful things about this computer. In terms of ports, there are 8 total USB ports. On the back, you get 1 USB-A 3.1 port and a USB Type-C 3.1 as well, which is really nice. 4 USB 3.0 ports with your audio connectivity, DVI-D, DisplayPort, and HDMI. And on the top of the Omen 30L, there are 2 convenient USB 3.0 ports, a headphone jack, a microphone jack, and the power button. For someone new to PC gaming, I really like the Omen Command Center. I can monitor my system from the Vital section. There is a built-in network booster too, which is nice so you can get the best connection while gaming. And I can control all of the RGB lighting, which is really easy to do. I can see all of my zones, pick the color, the animation, control the brightness, so I found this to be really convenient. And I also have fan control, but I just keep it on normal. I was pleasantly surprised how quiet this machine was, especially during general use. I expected it to be a little bit louder, especially during gaming, but when you are pushing this machine hard, you will hear the fans, but it's nothing that will bother you. Before I show you a little bit of gaming and how this performs, let me show you the rest of the setup. The desk is the BDI Central Lift. It has a beautiful satin etched glass top. The built-in cable management is what keeps this desk and setup so clean and fresh, and it is also a sit and stand desk, which is a nice bonus. The monitor is the Omen 27i. It's a matte 2K display with a 165Hz refresh rate, so it's nice and smooth, and with overdrive you can get up to a 1 millisecond response time. This is G-Sync compatible, so it's perfect for the NVIDIA 1660 Super and pairs up nicely. It is a nano IPS panel that covers up to 98% of the DCI-P3 color space and also has really good viewing angles, and the built-in stand is really easy to height adjust. I love the RGB ambient lighting on the bottom that is customizable with the Omen Command Center. I appreciate that there's a light on the back too. It's easy for me to see the ports at night. There's a little space there, perfect for my Omen Mindframe Prime headset on the back. I have to admit these are a little large, but they have nice quality audio. The ear cups are super soft and comfortable on long gaming sessions, and this material is perforated to let heat escape so your ears don't get all sweaty. I really appreciate that. Again, Omen Command Center allows you to create custom equalizer settings, and I like how you can mute the microphone with just a flip. The keyboard that comes with the Omen 30L is decent, has a full number row and volume controls, but I decided to use my Keychron K2 mechanical keyboard to better match the setup. The mousepad is the Omen Outpost. I like this because you can choose a hard or soft mat just by flipping it over. It all depends on what you like. Of course, the RGB lighting looks sick all around the mousepad and is customizable with the Omen Command Center. It has Qi wireless charging built in on the top left, perfect for the Omen Photon wireless mouse. I've been enjoying it so far. It's really responsive, it's accurate, the longer oval contour fits my hand perfectly, and there are 11 total programmable buttons which you can do again through the Omen Control Center. So I love having this ecosystem where I can control it and tie it all together in one place. All of the supplemental lighting is from Philips Hue, one in the lamp and one light strip behind the desk, and that's all connected with the Hue HDMI sync box. That's how the lighting is changing while I'm playing the game. It's pricey, but it's a cool way to add some flair to your gaming setup. So let's get to what you've been waiting for, and that is the gaming performance on the HP Omen 30L. The first game that I'm going to show you is Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I think this is a great start. Here are some optimized settings that NVIDIA GeForce Experience was able to push out 60 frames per second at 1440p, which looks really good with ultra texture. This is how I've been playing it, but on the highest preset with ultra texture at 1440p, high shadow quality and detail on high, it averaged 48 frames per second, which is not bad at all. The high preset in 1440p, the benchmark shows 56 frames per second average, so that's better. But if you're already planning to use a 1080p monitor or drop it to 1080p, you can go with the highest graphics setting and get above 60 frames per second. It averaged 73 frames per second, which is very nice. So that's what you can expect from Shadow of the Tomb Raider. With the extremely popular Call of Duty Warzone, the game defaulted to 1080p resolution and automatically set the graphics to high, and this is where this machine shines, getting between 75 and 90 frames per second, so the gameplay is nice and smooth and responsive. If you push it to 1440p and leave the graphics setting on high, you're going to dip down anywhere between 30 and 50 frames per second, so with this configuration I have, 1080p is going to be the comfort spot, which is totally fine. With Doom Eternal on ultra setting, I'm getting constantly over 60 frames per second, sometimes landing in the 80 frames per second and above. It's really smooth, the gameplay is fantastic, and here are some metrics from it up close while I'm gaming. It's a really great experience on the Omen 30L, running at 1440p, which is great, so no dropping it to 1080p. I tried to run it on higher settings than Ultra, but I could not since the VRAM requirements weren't met. But regardless, this is an amazing gaming experience with Doom Eternal, and if you drop it to 1080p, it is just gonna smoke. So overall, I'm really enjoying my time with the Omen 30L. It's a clean and minimal build that has just the right touch of RGB flair that gamers will appreciate. Of course, if you build it yourself, you can save a little bit of money, but this is perfect for the gamer that wants the convenience of a ready-to-go gaming system right out of the box and then be able to have the power to upgrade later down the line. I still think that the configuration that I have is a solid foundation, and then being able to personalize that as you need more power later is the way to go. So let me know, what do you think about the Omen 30L and the setup as a whole? Would you rock this? In what ways would you change it up, and what do you suggest that I add to make my gaming experience better? Let me know if you want me to do a follow-up video or a more long-term review on this machine, especially after I upgrade the CPU and GPU. Everything that I showed you in this video will be linked down below in case you're interested. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed this setup. Make sure you subscribe for more videos and setup videos like this one, and I will see you in the next one.